So hello guys, I'm Brian Handy. You might know me today, I guess, from Disco Bear, but I'm not talking about video games kind of at all today, but technology and how we're capturing holograms right now for future generations. I'm super excited about this. I've been working on it for like 2 years almost-ish now, because I'm weird about archiving things with the best technology we possibly can, but I'll dive into it. So what in this talk a hologram is not what a hologram actually is. Real holograms, the technical definition, kind of like the word Android, is that thing on the back of your credit card, is the way that certain signs reflect back at you. It's super cool. Display technology is going to improve it a lot in the future from kind of approaches like this, of a bunch of dotted bumps on a surface that reflect, like, depending on stuff. We're talking about Star Wars holograms. We're talking about this science fiction. It's going to appear everywhere. It's a full body moving human being. Not that stuff. So I'm also not talking about the far future of capturing entire holodeck light fields, which is really cool. You guys, it's going to be fantastic. Facebook's already experimenting a little in this. If you've heard of Lytro, the camera company, they'll advertise as like, you take a picture, but you change the focus later, so you can change depth and stuff. That's what we're going to use for all kinds of stuff in the future. It's how you collect an entire grid of all beams of light that come into a single space. It's like having, for every single pixel in your video, an entire other video. You can kind of see this like lenses with all kinds of different perspectives, and you see the shattered Christmas ornament here. That's like, this way. That's like moving between the different perspectives of a single light field, so you can see all the different camera angles like you can move your head around. So eventually we'll keep capturing larger and larger fields of all the light rays coming into a space. That's long-term future. For right now, I'm going to talk about surface reconstruction, making 3D models of human beings, and not that cool stuff. This is what I've been doing. I've been using Xbox Kinects to try and capture this stuff. It's coming, and it's really cool. The Kinect has always been capable of this, but it's a whole lot of data. A 6-minute capture I did once is 20 gigabytes. So that's a problem, but we can get there. It's really good at capturing surfaces, colors, and textures, and things like that. This is all photogrammetry, which is kind of the basis of it before you try to do it 30, 60 times a second, which is really fast. It's bad at reflections. When you only have a couple of cameras and they disagree about what color something is because of that, it turns into this garbage. Microsoft's doing crazy stuff because they have the Kinect and they have an R&D department and they have a secret Kinect 3.0. You may even see a lot of this stuff with the HoloLens and all their things that they're saying about like, ooh, holoportation, it's the future. I can't stand the branding, but it's really good. You should look up their YouTube page if you like this stuff. 8 Eyes here in Los Angeles, they're doing it with 130 video cameras in the green screen room. That's really expensive. There's another couple of companies doing it. I just want to do it with a couple of Kinects. I want this to exist for less than $1,000. And work on a gaming rig designed for VR, because I think that's capable. So that's been my last 2 years of work on this stuff, and I've been making some progress on it. I got point clouds working a year ago on this stuff. I'm not the only person doing this stuff. It's just kind of weird because the words aren't all that great for it yet. And reconstructing surfaces has been more recent than that. But it's still sloppy, it's still ugly, but I now have 4 devices working on a single computer, and I'm putting in some extra hardware that's not all that expensive, but I think we can do it and it might be coming. So the big takeaways from all this. Reflections are terrible. Oh, if you try to do anything that's like not a wooden surface or a carpet surface, it's going to look really bad. Humans are the worst. I'm so sorry, because I love having video of humans, and there are various industries that would do very well off of that. But they look like a bunch of clay, pasty, almost zombies, and I think one of the worst things is VR does really well with this stuff, but human beings don't look at you. They're just like, because it's not interactive or anything, it's just recorded video. And that's really cool for preserving archiving and stuff. I like it. But it's a problem. But it's still really cool. Dogs are the best in this. I love dogs in this. So point cloud density is the other element that matters. The Kinect is, the first Kinect was really bad at this. The second one is 500 by 400 pixels roughly. That's super low compared to like HD or anything like that. But iPhone 8 molds just kind of leaked out a little recently, and they switched to a vertical camera alignment. And recent rumors before that were about kind of light field as one of 3 different major options they were looking at this. And now it looks like the Lenovo Fab 2 Pro, which is the only Google Tango infrared camera, same as the Kinect, the only thing that's like that. We might see, especially with the big AR push by Apple, that stuff coming. Thank you guys, deeply appreciate it.